If I were to describe Minecraft's ending in a single sentence, I would say that the ending is graceful but terrifying, joyful but lonely, thoughtful but harsh. The ending features you and two unknown cosmic speakers who claim to be the universe. It's an almost 9-minute long conversation between the two speakers who discuss your accomplishments as well as your fears, and then tell you a story in which they put you in relation to the rest of the universe. So why is that so beautiful? It's difficult to explain, but I'll try and do it through the feeling that I got when I finished the game the first time. My goal is to show you the same feeling. I've played many games with great endings. The Witcher 3, The Last of Us, Portal 2 and Inside, just to name a few. But no ending to me has ever felt as personal as Minecraft's ending. Usually, a game's ending wraps up the final chapter of the main character's story and shows the hero's return to familiar lands. But where's that here? Minecraft doesn't feature a main character in the game, so how's an ending even possible? The answer to that question is you. Minecraft's ending is not an ending to the journey of the characters in the game. Instead, it's an ending to your journey in the game. In this sense, you're the main character. This is supported by the speakers not talking to Steve or to Alex, but to you and about you, using your in-game name. Even more interesting is that they understand that this game is not reality. They understand that you're a player and that this is only a game. They do talk about reality, not as a character would understand it, but as you would understand it, the reality behind the screen. Now, this is nothing new. Breaking the fourth wall has been done before in other game endings. One quick example is Doki Doki Literature Club, but no other game that I know of uses the fourth wall break like Minecraft does. Minecraft uses it while taking advantage of two things. Let me try and explain. Games often use the hero's journey in their storytelling. There are three elements in the hero's journey. The departure, where the hero leaves the familiar world behind, the initiation, where the hero navigates the unfamiliar world, and the return, where the hero returns to the familiar world. I would argue that for Minecraft, you are the hero in this model. You depart from the real world, you navigate the road of trials in the game, and you make the return to the real world when you beat the game. You being the hero is the first thing the ending takes advantage of. The ending, of course, highlights the return. You've defeated all your challenges, and you're now able to see the speakers through the words on the screen. With all your achievements, you must now return as a hero and share what you've learned, and the speakers therefore let you know that you still have more to achieve in the long dream of life. But do you even want to return? Will you accept the return to reality, to the long dream of life? Or would you rather stay in the short dream of the game, which you may enjoy more? This dilemma is what storytellers call the refusal of the return. A hero may be reluctant to return from the adventure if they feel their life in their new world is better. For example, in the Chronicles of Narnia, the children are hesitant to return to the real world after having battled the Ice Queen and saving the world of Narnia. The refusal of the return is present in Minecraft's ending as well. It's not uncommon that people use video games as an escape from the real world. So why would they want to return? Minecraft's ending is aware of this dilemma and uses the speakers to guide you. The speakers know about your sorrow. They know about your doubt. They know that the real world can be terrifying. They know you may be reluctant to return to the ordinary world. This is the second thing the ending takes advantage of. The speakers feel for you and are understanding, but they don't share your dread. They want you to know that the universe is kind. They want to cure you of your sorrow, to tell you the truth, to tell you how to live. But they can't, because telling you how to live would prevent you from living. Instead, they tell you a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player was you. The story is where the beauty of the ending really shines through. So far, the personal aspect of the ending is unique compared to most other games. But now the story takes the personal aspect and uses it to relate to you. The beings motivate you and inspire you. They don't want you to be reluctant to return. They want you to be a master of the two worlds, the short dream of a game and the long dream of life. They want you to dream better. The story they tell is about you and your reality. How atoms born from a dead star were scattered throughout the universe. How some of these atoms found their way to a woman who assembled them in her womb and gave you life. The story tells you that you're alive and that the game is nothing more than equivalent to a short dream. And the long dream of life is waiting on you. Minecraft's ending doesn't only put your journey in the game into perspective, it also puts your journey in life into perspective. Throughout this whole sequence, a single music track has been playing in the background. The track started slow and somber, but it has now picked up energy. The tone becomes positive as the story is being told. The track and story reach their peak together as the speakers speak directly to you, with every sentence switching from one speaker to the other. They tell you the truth contained safely in a cage of words, a truth that you'd hidden deep within yourself. The feeling they give you with their story is the truth. They tell you that the universe loves you. They tell you that the universe believes you're stronger than you know. They tell you that the universe says you're not alone. The song and conversation culminate together to show an end, but also a new beginning. The speakers leave you with one final paragraph. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. At its core, Minecraft's ending is a lesson in perspective. The world you've inhabited is nothing more than a short dream, an escape from the real world. It's fine to dream, but you shouldn't dream just because you're afraid of reality. You need to dream better, unafraid of the real world. With the speakers' story, you learn to appreciate life, you learn to appreciate yourself, and you learn to appreciate the universe. You begin feeling complete, like you're able to do anything. Minecraft's ending teaches us the freedom to live and be at peace with our lives. That no matter how hard the circumstances may be, the light you seek to outshine the darkness is within you. And that is why I believe Minecraft's ending is one of the most beautiful game endings ever.